Hello, such good morning, good afternoon, good night. As part of my commitment, I wanted to record you this video with a new update, or with a very interesting novelty of RecMin. And I'm just going to talk about RecMin Pro. I do not know if you already know that nowadays there is RecMin Pro, which is the version improved RecMin Free, but that goes focused for companies or for projects. Great, okay. RecMin Free always goes to remain free. It's a software which has 4 modules, which allows you to do geological modeling, block model, manage the topography of the mine, etc. As you have already seen, right? RecMin Pro, you can download and install it from the RecMin website. At the moment it has to be installed like this separate way. Yes. The versions, the editing module, the creation module of projects and the RecMin viewer go to be free, the drawing RecMin. It is also free to install it. You can open it as you're seeing. Now, you're going to see all the options, only some options like editing options and to save files, for example, in PDF, save the files if you are blocked and that is activated previously. License payment, which actually the license price is very economical, but as I say, it is aimed for companies who still have mistrust of using RecMin Free, suddenly because of the theme of support, since RecMin Pro seeks to consider all those issues of the subject of guarantees. Okay? Very good. I'm going to start the RecMin program and I'll show you the new tool that added Dr. Cesar Castañon Fernandez. What are you going to like? Yes. The idea that these two RecMin exist is that they are totally compatible. For example, in the company you can have the RecMin Pro license and you, for example, to take the job to your house and continue, you have RecMin Free, which as I say is free and will always be free, right? And that also, it is important, for example, for the universities, for the students, for teachers, for consultants, okay? Well, I'm going to enter here at any project. For example, I will choose the QA project. Yes. Then if you want to open a file that is in DXF format that comes from other software, such as Software Miner, suddenly AutoCAD, and you want to bring it to RecMin, as you have to do an import process that I have shown in other videos, but in this occasion can be very easy. For example, you open the Pro regime and you go here to the project menu, and here it says add file. Yes. And you, for example, let's choose a DXF file. Look, what types of files can you open? RecMin Pro can open ArcGIS files, KML, images, DXF, all RecMin files, etc. Right. For example, I will choose myself files, DXF, and for example, I'm going to choose this file, QA topographic curves. Right. There is, for example, you can look at it in a 3D view. Here is the file, and if you want to change your name, just you select it here, okay? And you go to this option that says properties, and here I can edit the name. Let's put you, for example, topography, is not it the name you want. You can change it if you want. I'm going to give you blue color, for example, and that's it. We close and that's it, right? Very well. Then note that RecMin Pro, the module of drawing, is completely in 3D, while that RecMin, because you realize that work on planes and you have to occupy 3D views in this way, right? You have it. The RecMin Pro is much more improved because it works in a new structure, in a new platform that allows you to work in 3D, and what is better, in 64 bits. Okay, look here in RecMin Pro, for example, you select the file. Yes, you right click and triangulate, and you give mine that triangulates in a way fast, while RecMin Free delays a little bit more because it's a software 32 bits. Then for large projects I recommend the RecMin Pro, and for small projects as you can manage RecMin Free, but also RecMin Free can work large files, but it takes a little longer, right? But for be free, because I think it's very good to have to pay a license. It costs thousands of dollars. Very good. So for example, let's suppose that I want, or I'm interested in this file, the triangles or the digitization of the land. Then you select here the triangulation. Here it is. You select the triangulation. You go to the screen menu, choose this button, the pointer button, and you right click and select copy. Look what I tell him to copy. You just go to RecMin, and here there are a button that says paste the copied from RecMin Pro. Okay, you click there and you realize that quickly the program loads the file. How are you seeing it now? Yes. Okay, look, there you go. You've loaded the contour lines, and it has loaded you the topography of T3, and here you can save it. The T3 is triangles, or if you want guards, all in one scene. But look how fast with which you did it, right? Then look the interaction, the compatibility that the Dr. Cesar Castañon Fernandez looks for. Offer between RecMin FREE and RecMin PRO so that they remain compatible and so you do not have to spend a lot in your company buying licenses for everyone, right? Necessary licenses in the office, in computers of the company and already for professionals who have to do some homework because they can use RecMin FREE, right? That's the idea in this part and it is still working and keep moving forward on it. Now we're going to do the opposite. For example, I'll to select all this, yes. I'm going to select all this and I'm going to erase it. Let's assume that I have nothing right here in RecMin PRO. And you can also copy from RecMin FREE. Yes, you just go here where they say copy. Copies everything. It means that we are going to take now RecMin FREE to RecMin PRO. You open the RecMin PRO and you simply put here in the screen, right click and you hit it, OK. And you realize that there loads the two files, OK. Well, let's go. Here you have to make a restart site, there it is, OK. And you can turn and you can keep working, right, and you can keep it, the save options for the RecMin PRO. They are disabled because as I say, is a prior payment of licenses for great company, but since I tell you that the license is very economical, if you would like quotes, you can write us to the mail info@recmin.com or my personal email that you have it here. Right now I'm going to show, here it is, yes. To send you a quote, there are options for quote for companies and for independent consultants. If you are a consultant and you do not have a company, there's also cost license for you, so you can use the RecMin PRO. There are the options, single payment and payment by quotas or other facilities. So the idea of RecMin PRO is that you have a full license, so you can use the RecMin PRO in its entirety. Many applications are given additional that you're already being told by mail what it is. Remember that RecMin PRO, you can go here to the RecMin page, you go to the company option, downloads, you install and you can use, OK? Very good. It was that what I wanted to show you in this video. I hope you really love it. Share this to the engineers you are using mining software there in your company. And if you are a student, try to use RecMin FRE to do jobs for research and to propose improvements. Okay? See you, a hug, and I hope that you like this.